was working a little bit on it, just a little bit on it before you dial me.
Okay. I've been working on it a bit too, so should we, let's see, let's get started from the beginning real quick, and then first two questions are easy enough. All right, so do you want to just switch back and forth on questions?
Yes.
Okay, I'll start off. While you are required to work together on the quiz, each member of the group must submit his or her own answers in order to receive credit. If needed, here's the normal probability applet, which we don't need. You'll need the following data sets. Did you already get those downloaded? The soccer
I
and hot dog nutrition?
I was working on the soccer field.
Okay.
That's where I was at.
Okay, but you have them both downloaded?
I just have the first one.
All right, do you want to start downloading the second one, just so when we get to that point you can open it up?
One I was getting confused. Are we doing the one example pair test, the pair example t-test? That's where I was at.
Okay. So, in lesson 14, are you on
Yeah.
which question?
I was trying to, because the first couple of questions, it's it's multiple choice until you start solving it from the Excel program.
Yeah. So for question 3, in an ANOVA hypothesis test, we reject H naught when there is sufficient evidence to indicate at least one mean is different from the others. You got true for that one, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And then for the next one, did you get B and C?
Yes, it did. That came from the book, if I understand it correctly.
Yeah.
If I understand it correctly.
Yep, that seems right.
Because that's 5 for me. I put C. I'm not sure if it's correct.
Let's see, 5, I got C. Yep, we construct a QQ plot for each group.
That one, I was having a hard time in the book with that one.
Yeah, for that one, we really need to go back to one of the first couple lessons when it talks about QQ plots. But yeah, QQ plot is what you use to see if it's normally distributed.
Okay.
And then the spreadsheet for QQ plots is the quantitative descriptive statistics. And we'll need that for later on in this assignment.
And number 6, I think it's B for boy, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're right, Brad. It's B for boy.
Okay.
The largest variance is less than 4 times the smallest variance.
I was coming up from B to C. Because question 7, I was like, I was like 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. I was having a hard time. Do you do 2, 4, then 2?
So the easiest way for me to do these is to just write them out. Just write them out so you can see them. So we have 1, 2. Oh, good. That is visible.
Yes.
1, 3, 1, 4, And that's all the combinations with 1. So we can then go to 2, 3, 2, 4, and then 3, 4. Because our 1, 2 is there, so we don't need to reduplicate it here. So that gives us a total of 6.
Where did 3, 4 came from?
So this is asking how many pairs are there when there are 4 samples. So we have our first sample, our second sample, our third sample, and our fourth sample.
Then if I understand it, then 2, 3, then 2, 4, then 3, 4. If I understand that correctly,
yeah. So when we have, let's say we have 8 samples, so our samples are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say we have 6 samples. 8's going to be way too many. So the question is, how many different ways can we pair these up? So we can pair one up with 2. We can pair one up with 3. We can pair one up with 4. We can pair one up with 5, and we can pair one up with 6. So that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have all those paired with 1s. And then we move on and we pair 2 with 3, 2 with 4, 2 with 5, 2 with 6.
That's 4.
So plus 4. And then again for 3, which would be 3 because we have 3 and 4, 3 and 5, and 3 and 6. And then we do it with 4, so 4 and 5, and 4 and 6.
2.
And then we do 1 because 5 and 6 is our last one. And then we'd add them all together and get 15.
Okay.
Right? So this one just wants to know if our number was 4, so we just do it for 4. So 1, 2. So 4 would be those bottom 3, which is equal to 6. Right?
Yes.
Or did I? Okay.
I makes sense on that one.
Excellent.
Because I'm not sure one sample t-test. I'm not sure. I downloaded the probability inference one, then the quantity inference probabilities from the Excel. I'm not sure which one I choose from. The one sample t-test, the third sample t-test, the 2 sample t-test, ANOVA.
We're using the ANOVA for this one.
ANOVA?
Yeah, ANOVA.
Press save on it. See, that's what I was doing. I didn't know which one that we're going to work from.
Yeah, we're using the ANOVA sheet from the quantitative inference procedures, but we're also going to use the quantitative descriptive statistics Excel spreadsheet for our QQ plots.
I delete all these numbers. I hope there's a better way to delete all these numbers.
To delete all of them?
Yeah, like variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, variable 4.
Yeah, you want to keep the variables up top just because that's not where we're pasting our data. We're pasting our data beneath all of those.
Like I'm just deleting like 4, like 5, 7. Okay, copy. Paste. Then I do copy and paste the A variable function. Copy that over. Oops. Let's see that movement. Because I get divide equals 0, but that's not correct.
Okay, give me just a moment and I'll share my screen with you.
Okay.
Just okay, screen share is happening shortly. All right, so this is what it should be looking like.
So you went across.
Yeah, so you gotta, kind of makes you, forces you to look at which ones have A next to them, then you highlight all those and put them in.
That's where, my mistake at.
Yeah.
'Cause I did all
All in one column?
all in one column.
Yeah, I was tempted to do that at first as well.
There's DJ variable 5. On how many variables are there?
How many what?
Variables,
We have
right?
A, B, C, D, E, and no socks. Or just socks.
Okay. E. Where's E? As many as I would, I did all one column. That means I did it. All the cut. How can I cut these? Okay, how can I cut these out from all one column?
Just select them a little bit at a time. So, in accuracy, click on cell B2, then hold the shift and click on cell B21. And then control C, and then you'll be able to paste it. So you could click on the first of A, hold shift, and click on the last in A. Then you'd hit control C, and that would give you that. And then you'd switch over to this one and use control V to put them in the right place.
Okay. Let's do. First test. The hot dogs are in here. That means I have to download. I'm not. I delete. Control. Control speed. Where's that one? Where is that? Wait, now I'm going to the B now. But where is it? Okay. Now I'm going to do. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Okay, now to go back to the SL. Back to now get B now. Why is it not? There it is. Oh, there's no. Now letter E now. Go back to letter E. Oh, did I miss two? Why?
I'll share mine again, so
Okay.
ours should look similar by the end.
Now I'm on E now. Now I'm on. It does. It does look like that. If I could see it correctly.
Yeah. The main difference is going to be I've applied a filter to all of these, so they're organized from smallest number to largest number.
Okay.
But if you're using 2016, you just highlight them all and then bring the mouse up to the top right corner where it says sort and filter. And you can sort smallest to largest.
First save. Do it's under sort.
What's that?
It's under sort.
Yeah, sort and filter.
Where's that at?
Are you using Office 2016?
It's Office. It's Office 2013, I think.
Okay. It should be in a similar place then. It should be in the top right area of the home ribbon.
There's lines, columns, win loss, slicer, timeline, hyperlink.
My mouse is showing up on the screen share, right?
Is it,
You can see my mouse. You can see where I'm pointing. Right?
sort? Okay, sort.
So I click on the home tab, and then once you're on the home tab, up here in the top right hand corner, it says sort and filter.
Smallest to the largest.
Yep.
Is it the first one? Is it all of them?
Yeah, so what I did was I highlighted all of these in here, and that'll be important for a later question. But just to sort and filter smallest to largest for all of these.
Well, so okay.
All right.
The only one that was not sorted. That means I have to sort these out one by one, but for each column. Sorry about this.
You don't need to sort them out for this, so I think you'll be okay if we don't do it.
Okay.
Okay. So we're on question 8 now. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're using the descriptive statistics after we have all that information entered, and let's see, what is the minimum or the smallest variance of the three groups? I got the variance on C, which is 27.208.
Yes. I do see that. Before that is 5.216.
Yeah, but we're not using the standard deviation. We just want the variance. That's what it's asking for right now. So question 8 would be 27.208.
It's number 9, 53.518 from the largest.
Yep.
Okay. And question 10. The test of equal variance is sanctified for these data. I think after working, do you take the 27.208 and you put true for it?
Yeah, I put true because what we're mainly checking to see is that they're within 4 times of each other, right? So if we multiply 27.208 times 4 and get our max is smaller than that number, then question 10 is true.
That'll be almost over 100.
Yep, and since our max is 53, we're way less than 100, so we can assume equal variances. Because that's the test. We take the 27 and we multiply it by 4, and if our maximum is larger than that, then the test is false. But since 53 is less than 100, our test is true.
The highest, you take variable D. Variable D for the highest.
Yeah,
Right.
variable D is the highest.
That is 53.158.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. I just want to understand for myself.
Yep. No, that's fine. I'm going to run upstairs and grab some rubbing alcohol so I can clean off my whiteboard. Then I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that.
It's fine. Are we at number 11 now?
Yeah, if you understand 10, we can move on to 11.
Yes. You can. It's more than 100 something.
Yeah. I think you got it.
Slowly, Dave. Number 11 is 50. I think from the safe examples, is it less than 100 if you times it by 4?
Level 11 or question 11.
Equals 11.
So question 11, we actually need to construct the QQ plots. So we need to use the first thing that we had, the first Excel spreadsheet that we used in the class. And
That means I had to go. Let's see, let's do.
I'm just going to be sharing my whole screen right now.
Let's do. Where's
So
the dot? Where's the
it's
dot?
the quantitative descriptive statistics Excel spreadsheet. It's the one that when we opened looked like this.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So it's the QQ plots on that tab that we're going to use to construct our QQ plots and look at them.
Because I didn't know we had to use that one. That's why I had to. Okay, I got it open, and it's the QQ the files save. Come on, why is it? Mhm. Mhm. Now circling. Cut. Why is it not? Delete the entire. Okay. Do I copy and paste?
So we want to check each column. And so you'd copy your column A into here. And then you'd need to make sure it was sorted from low to high. And this is where the sorting is important.
Now, okay, now that one's fine. And now I do copy. Do you have to do it for all 6 of them?
Yeah, we want to know if they all look normal. And so A looks normal, so we'll switch over and punch in B.
Okay, why it's not mine not showing?
I'm not sure. Do you want to turn your phone around and let me see your screen?
I copy and paste. I'm at a QQ plot. Only one that is showing is one diamond.
Okay, let me move your phone a little to the left.
How can I?
Let me see your column on the left so it's all there. I'm not sure.
It's only showing only one diamond.
Yeah, let's see. Pull your phone back a little bit so I can see more of your screen. All right, that's...
More?
No, that's plenty. Let's see. Give it a second to focus. All right. Get it a little bit closer now. Just focus on our QQ plot.
That right there.
Yeah.
I fixed your bike tire. So you take it back tonight, or you take it back when you come back to do your car?
All right.
I'll also put bottom A. From lowest to the highest. But it's only giving one diamond.
Yeah. You probably need to contact a TA. I don't know what to do with that for sure. But since I'm sharing my screen, I can pull everything up here, and we can get through
Okay.
this assignment. And then you can either email our instructor or contact a TA about it, because I don't know, that seems weird to me.
See, I did everything that you told me to do, from sorted from the smallest to the highest. And I was only going one dot.
Yeah. No, I don't know what's going on. Maybe someone will watch this video as well, and they'll be able to tell us what's going on with your Excel, but I'm not as masterful with Excel as I'd like to be.
Okay.
Okay. But our A, when we plug it in over here, try that again. So this is our QQ plot for A. It seems pretty reasonably on the line. So I'm going to call that one good. Then we have B, which needs to be sorted, smallest to largest. So it's a little weird here, but it's almost even on ups and downs. So I'm going to say B is okay as well. C, after we sort, we got quite a few on the line with just a little variance there. So I'm going to call that one good. Also a lot on the line, so that one looks pretty good. E.
And that one's good.
Yep. And finally, our SOX test.
It's most of it. There's only a few variants that's offline.
Yeah. After that, it seems like most of them are on the line. So I'm going to say we're good.
True.
And stop sharing my screen to get rid of that incredible loop. Okay, so question 11, we got true. All right, so question 12 in this spreadsheet just wants us to get rid of the SOX column and then punch in our p-value. So I got 0.309.
Try to delete variable 6.
Yeah, variable 6, the SOX column. Did I freeze?
Delete the title. Oh no. That means I delete one by one. I delete every column one by one. Why is it not in? Delete 44. Delete 40. There has to be a faster way to do the tire roll.
Yeah, so what I like to do, let me open up my screen share again. All right, so you see how I have them all in here right now?
Yes.
Okay, so with the plus sign, I just click and drag everything in the column I want, and then I hit the delete key. So just click and drag and highlight them all.
Okay. Is it 0.2089?
It should
for
be
the p-value.
it should be 0.309.
What? Let's do. Okay, LJ. Let's see. I had to do comma dash LJ. J. It's a formula. It's L15, J15, J16, J17.
M15 is our p-value.
No, I'll try to delete that.
We shouldn't be touching anything on this part. We should just be editing stuff in the tables. We should just be working on this part with our variables.
Okay, sorry. Okay. And number 13. It moving to the right side.
Yes, 13 is the value to the right side.
Okay. It's 50-50 chance.
No, because it's got the tail on the right end, and so it's the little portion on the end of the tail that we're looking at. I'm assuming you could see my hand gestures there.
Yes.
Okay.
From that little straw.
Yeah. I really need to get space to put up my second monitor so I can have all the windows open that I want and easily flip between them.
Right. Now we're at question 14 now.
Yep. So now we're switching over to the hot dog ones. And we do the same thing, but we do it with calories first. And so we clear out all of our variables 1 through 5 as well. And we start using the column for hot dogs. Hot dog calories. And so you select all the ones for beef and put them in variable 1. All the ones for meat and put them in variable 2. All the ones for poultry and put them in variable 3.
Oh. Okay, why is it? We have to download hot dogs. I did download. Why is it? Yeah. Jordan 4. Why is it going wrong? Why is Oh, there you go. That means I think copy and paste. Is it? Do I put for variable A, variable A for all the calories?
No, you just focus on the beef hot dogs for variable A. So this part's divided up into two questions, or two parts. So first we'll use the numbers under calories, and then later we'll use the numbers under sodium. So we should start with 3 columns with the calories. So our 1 column under calories will switch into our 3 variables on our ANOVA spreadsheet.
That's the same one as we did for the shoes.
Yes.
Allie, love you. I'm going. I'm leaving. The gym. To the gym.
Or why is it? Why is it not facing? Come on, please. Let me try to work on this.
Okay.
What? Oh, no. Or me. You go. You could choose one. There now. Got oh. Oh, I see. Why is it got deleted? Okay, no. Okay, issue. Delete. Okay, now do. Delete. Now, okay, now I got that part deleted. Now, I'm doing the beef now. Oh, okay. And is the variance 491.450 for column A? And it's 19. Can you see my screen?
Hold on a minute. I'm bumping everything else. So variance for column A, I got 512.661. You'll need to move your camera to the right in order for me to see your screen.
I copy all the beef one.
Your camera still needs to be a little more. There we go.
See, that's where I copy and paste all those numbers.
Yep.
That's what I did. Then I paste it onto column A.
Yep, that seems about right. And what variance are you getting?
491.450.
Let's see. Um, go back so I can see your column A, please. Let's see. Is your column A 6 through 25?
Yes.
That is weird. Is your mean 156.85? 0?
No, on my mean is 155.316. Center variation, it is 22.169.
Yeah, no, those are off for some reason. I wonder. Yeah, no. Other ones don't affect it. Is your N 20?
No, and it's 19.
Okay, so you are missing a number in there, and that's why it's off.
1, 3. What number I'm missing?
I don't know. Just put your spreadsheets side by side and just go down and double check them, because your N should be 20.
I did. Minimum. It's the first number 186,
Yep.
181, 176. For the third one, 149, 184, 190, 158, 139, 175, 148, 152, 111, 141, 153, 190, 157, 131, 149, 135, and 132.
Yeah.
And I'm still getting 19 still.
Put 186 at the very bottom of your list.
That means
So the one that's at the top of your list, put that at the bottom.
let's do sort. Let's do.
No, just delete it out of the top one and put it at the bottom. So click underneath and put in 126 or 186.
Okay.
Did that fix your issue?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Now
yeah,
it's showing. Now it is showing 20.
Okay. Yeah, you had one of your values in your title column, your variable column, which states what variable it is. So that's why it wasn't working.
Do we go back to the question now?
Yeah, so I need to get going here shortly.
Okay.
So I've gotten most of this figured out, and so I will go over the answers with you real quick, and then you can just try to get everything else sorted out. Sound
Okay.
good?
Sounds good.
Okay. So question 14, we're constructing QQ plots again. And the answer is A.
A for apple.
Yeah. And then question 15, the answer is D. We have sufficient evidence to claim that at least one of the hot dog types has a different mean. And that's because our p-value is 0.000 something. Which is definitely...
Number 16.
So
Number
15 was D. 16 is C. Our QQ plots don't show normally
17.
distributed population. And 17, this is where we switch over to sodium, and our p-value is 0.179. So 0.179.
1.710.719. Is that correct?
0.179.
Well, that's right.
That one.
And B for boy for number 18.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Are we meeting on Thursday for group quiz 15?
Yeah, let's plan on meeting on Thursday, and we'll get a hold
At
of
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock my time.
We'll see what works. That should work for me. It'll pretty much depend on Daniel.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. I will work on getting this thing
Submitted.